The Iran war is now triggering a political storm in Washington. Donald Trump has begun reshaping how the conflict started, publicly indicating that the push for military action came from his own Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, a striking shift in wartime accountability. At a public roundtable, Trump laid out his version of events, recalling internal calls before the strikes. Sitting beside Hegseth, he directly credited him as the first to back military action against Iran, a moment that now redefines the origin story of this war.
They said it would be impossible to hit 7,000 on the S&P, and we hit that in our first term. And then, unfortunately, I called Pete, I called General Kane, I called a lot of our great people. We have great people, and I said, let's talk. We got a problem in the Middle East. We have a country known as Iran that for 47 years has been just a purveyor of terror, and they're very close to having a nuclear weapon. We can keep going and get that 50,000 up to 55 and 60, there's no end. Or we can take a stop and make a little journey into the Middle East and eliminate a big problem. And Pete, I think you were the first one to speak up. And you said, let's do it, because you can't let them have a nuclear weapon.
Inside the administration, the decision was far from unified. JD Vance was reluctant, while Marco Rubio urged caution. Even as Hegseth became the public face of the war, divisions deepened, with Joe Kent resigning over the conflict. Even as strikes continue, the narrative is colliding. Trump claims strong talks with Tehran and a pause for diplomacy, but Iran denies any negotiations. Mohammad Bagher Qalibaf has called the claims fake, as missiles and drones continue to hit targets across the region. As the war enters its fourth week, the bigger question is now unavoidable. With pressure from allies like Benjamin Netanyahu and influence figures like Rupert Murdoch, Trump's remarks suggest a shift from owning the war to redefining who started it and who takes the blame.